Salut, c'est Madame Hennessy et je suis ici pour vous préparer un peu plus pour l'examen final du semestre 1. So we've already had one review video for the speaking portion of the final exam. This video is for part of the listening section. I'm hoping to find time very soon to make a different video for the other part of the listening portion of the final exam. Sorry, it's just going down bit by bit. So within the listening portion of your final exam, there are two styles of listening questions that will appear. And today we're going to focus on the portion where you hear kind of a short paragraph in French and you're asked one focus question about that paragraph. In terms of testing strategies for your listening questions, you are not expected to understand every single word in the paragraph. There might be a string of words that you simply do not understand at all, and that is okay, but you want to focus on finding keywords so you can build a summary or get some sort of useful information out of it. Same kind of goes for when you're speaking English, because when people speak English to you, they may use large words or just uncommon words that you don't understand, but you still function in the language even when you don't know every single word that's being spoken to you. So you just need to use that same skill in French. Additionally, when it comes to testing strategies, I recommend always reading through the question itself and all answer options before you listen to whatever the question or whatever the listening portion of the question is, so that way you know what you are listening for and you can more easily identify the keywords that are useful for finding your answer. So as I go through, I'm going to read through a few sample questions. I'll read through the question that you'll see on your paper in front of you, as well as the options first, and then I will read the short paragraph that goes with that question. In class, you will probably hear each paragraph multiple times, but in this video, I'm just going to read through each paragraph once, just for the sake of my own time while recording this video. So, numéro 1. The question on your paper will be, how does your friend's sister spend her time? And the options are A, she does the cooking, B, she works as a waitress, C, she walks the dog, or D, she talks on the telephone. So the paragraph that you'll hear to go with that written question is, your French friend is talking about her sister. Your friend says, Je suis furieuse. Ma sœur est vraiment pénible. Elle passe tout son temps au téléphone avec ses amis. Moi, j'aide notre mère dans la cuisine, mais ma sœur, elle ne fait rien. Je mets la table, je fais la vaisselle et c'est à moi de promener le chien. Ma sœur, elle parle toujours avec ses copains. So you take a moment to select your answer for that first question. And also I do want to point out that this portion is to show you the style of questions, but the exact content of each individual question does not necessarily match up with what you'll see on your final exam. Numéro 2. What you'll see on your paper is, what does the pen pal like to do? A, spend time with his family. B, study English. C, listen to music. Or D, ride his bicycle. What you will hear is, your friend has just received his first email from his pen pal from Bordeaux. He reads it to you. Salut, je suis très content d'être ton correspondant cette année scolaire. Je m'appelle Marc Dubois. J'ai 14 ans. Dans ma famille, il y a 4 enfants. J'ai 2 frères et une sœur. Pour mon anniversaire, j'ai reçu une nouvelle bicyclette. J'adore faire du vélo avec mes amis. On fait des promenades en vélo pratiquement tous les jours. Again, take the time to select your answer, and then we'll move on to the next one. So, numéro 3. On your paper, you would see, quel est le sujet de ce message? A. Un événement culturel au musée. B. Une compétition sportive. C. Une visite surprise. D. Une invitation à un anniversaire. And what you will hear is, okay, sorry. While staying with a family in Geneva, Switzerland, you hear this message on your voicemail. Et salut, c'est Didier. Tu sais que le mois prochain, le tournoi d'Eurofoot commence dans les stades de Suisse. Mon père a déjà les billets pour un des matchs et comme je sais que tu adores le football, je voudrais bien t'inviter à y aller. Ça va être un spectacle super. Rappelle-moi. Ciao. So, one important takeaway from that one is that some of the questions on your paper are going to be written in English and other ones are going to be in French. So you will need to take the time to decode both questions and how to find your answers. Okay, next one. What kind of classes does this student like to take? And then, based on my copy, it looks like there would be pictures to correspond with the different types of classes. But I don't actually have those pictures in front of me, so to make it an extra challenge while you're reviewing, try and come up on your own with what classes this student enjoys taking. What does the student actually like? Okay, so numéro 4. You will hear, you are on a bus in Luxembourg and you overhear two university students talking. One student says, Je ne suis pas sportif et je n'aime pas beaucoup la musique. Moi, ce qui m'intéresse, ce sont les ordinateurs. À l'avenir, pour travailler dans l'informatique, j'ai besoin de suivre beaucoup de cours de mathématiques. C'est difficile, mais pour moi, les nombres sont toujours fascinants. Okay. Next one. On your paper, you would see numéro 5. Why is your friend going to France for the summer? Option A, to study the language. B, to travel. C, to work. Or D, to visit relatives. Okay, so, numéro 8, what you will hear is, you are discussing summer plans with your friend. She says, Enfin, j'ai fini mes études et mes cours. Je vais aller en France dans 3 jours. Je vais rendre visite à mes grands-parents. Ils habitent à Paris. Ma grand-mère, mon grand-père et moi, nous allons monter la Tour Eiffel. Take time to choose your answer. Okay, numéro 6. What you would see on your paper is, what would your friend like you to do? A, call him at the cafe. A, meet him at the cafe. B, call him back. C, buy the tickets. Or D, go to his house. So, numéro 9. You find this message on your answering machine. Salut, c'est Jean-Pierre. Les copains et moi, on va au cinéma cet après-midi. Je quitte la maison à 2 heures. Tu veux venir avec nous? Téléphone-moi au 51 04 70 33. Ciao! Okay. Then, numéro 7. On your paper, you'd see, what do you need for this exercise? So this one's going to be focused on school supplies. There would be pictures of various school supplies. So try to imagine the images or picture the pictures. Yes, I'm going to be very redundant here. Of what school supplies are being mentioned in this paragraph and specifically which ones are needed. Okay, so numéro 7, what you would hear is, your French teacher tells the class, pour cette leçon, il faut seulement un stylo. Donc, mettez vos cahiers, vos livres et vos crayons sous vos chaises et prenez un stylo noir ou bleu pour écrire. Merci. Okay, numéro 8, what you would see on your paper is, what does your friend do immediately after school? A, draw pictures. B, do homework. C, eat dinner. Or D, watch television. Okay, so what you would hear is, numéro 8, a French friend tells you about her day. Quand j'arrive chez moi après l'école, j'adore regarder la télé. Mon frère et moi, nous regardons toujours les dessins animés jusqu'au dîner. Et après le repas, nous faisons nos devoirs. Okay. Numéro 9. You can see on your paper, what does your friend say about the class? A, the work is interesting. B, there is little homework. C, there are field trips. Or D, the tests are easy. And what you would hear is, numéro 9. Your friend is talking to you about his history class. Your friend says, J'aime bien ma classe d'histoire. Le prof donne beaucoup de devoirs, mais ce sont souvent les projets qu'on peut faire en groupe. Même si les examens sont difficiles, ils sont intéressants et quelquefois même amusants. Okay. So out of these, I did go quickly through these. I will probably speak a little bit more slowly while giving the final exam to students during class, but it's good to practice at a higher level of difficulty than you'll be tested at. So if you have not finished finding your answers yet to these questions, then I recommend going back and repeating different paragraphs so that way you can actually finalize your answers and get a realistic view of where you're at with each question before selecting your answers and before checking your answers. So if you have already found your answers, I will go through those right now. I did not make an answer key, so I'm going to come up with this quickly. Okay, so numéro 1, how does your friend's sister spend her time? The answer was D, she talks on the telephone. Because it says, elle passe tout son temps au téléphone avec ses amis. And at the end, elle parle toujours avec ses copains. So the sister is always talking, especially to her friends. And then the cooking, working as a waitress, walking the dog. Basically all the productive things are done by your friend, not the sister. Numéro 2, what does the pen pal like to do? He likes to ride his bicycle. Option D, ride his bicycle. So the first hint that you hear about that is, pour mon anniversaire, j'ai reçu une nouvelle bicyclette. So bicyclette being bicycle. And then you also hear a lot of the word vélo being a synonym for bicyclette as bicycle. Numéro 3, quel est le sujet de ce message? It was une compétition. Option B, une compétition sportive. So your friend is inviting you to a sportsy thing. Where am I? I'm losing my place. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, your friend Didier is inviting you to a Eurofoot tournament, so football being soccer. He mentions le football, tournoi d'Eurofoot, stade being stadium, so a lot of sportsy clues in there. Numéro 4, what kind of classes does this student like to take? So during this one, he says that he's not very athletic, does not like music, but he loves computers. So because he mentions computers and math, then either informatique or mathématique. So informatics being computer classes or mathématique math would be the go-to classes that he indicates that he enjoys during that text. Numéro 5, why is your friend going to France for the summer? The answer for that one is to visit relatives. She mentions rendre visite à mes grands-parents, ma grand-mère, mon grand-père. So she's visiting her grandparents, which are relatives. Numéro 6, what would your friend like for you to do? If I can ever read that correctly. And the answer is to call him back, because at the end he says, téléphone-moi, call me. And then he gives his phone number. Numéro 7. What do you need for this exercise? And the answer would be, where is that question? Okay. The answer is just un stylo, a pen. Because it says, il faut seulement un stylo, only a pen. And then it says to put away other various school supplies, and then repeats, prenez un stylo noir ou bleu. So take out a black or blue pen to write. Numéro 8. What does your friend do immediately after school? The answer is D, watch television. So, après l'école, j'adore regarder la télé. So, watching the TV. Numéro 9. What does your friend say about the class? And it is that. So the options are that the work is interesting, there's little homework, there are field trips, or the tests are easy. I should have read through this more thoroughly before actually filming the video. Okay, so there's lots of homework, the tests are difficult. Does not mention field trips, so it's just that the work is interesting by process of elimination. Oh yeah, ils sont intéressants. So the tests are actually interesting and sometimes downright amusing. So intéressant et quelquefois même amusant. So interesting and amusing. So he's describing the class. Then that was it. Okay. So hopefully this is useful to you. I do still need to make a follow-up video to give you an idea of what the other 10 listening questions are going to kind of feel like during your final exam. But I really recommend just practicing listening as much as you can. So listen to this video, repeat those paragraphs so you can get more and more exposure to kind of the cadence and the pace, the style of questions. Listen to French music, especially slower, more melodic songs. So the more you can practice listening to the French language overall, the easier it's going to get for you. Alors, bonne chance!